and Green Buffaloes. Right now, I'm joined in by Coach Mule, and today's matchup is going to be a nail-biting encounter. Join us as we run down today's game in a few minutes. Huh? The what? Buffaloes and Dolphins. And we look at the starting five for Buffaloes. We have all right. So we are uh, so we are underway in today's matchup, and we see Dolphins pull up for the first attempt. And Coach Mule, right now, looking at the matchup between these two, give us a rundown on what we expect to see.
Well, I think as usual, we expect Buffaloes to be always pushing up the pace. These are the queens of transitional basketball, and but of late we've seen Dolphin basketball also pushing a lot of transition.
Indeed, this is going to be a first pass game, and we are hoping we're definitely going to see a lot of running and a lot of press from both coaches, because today's matchup is the first game of the best of three. There we see Mwale getting the first points of today's game and setting the pace. And we've seen Coach Isaiah already deploying a diamond and one defense, putting pressure on Dolphins. And I believe Coach Jeremiah has actually worked on this, because we've seen great composure from the team. There we see turnover by
Gets the ball.
and one by China.
And she goes on the line for one.
We are in the early stages of today's game, and we can see to say Green Buffaloes have, turned it up a notch with their full court press early in the game.
Yes, of course, we are expecting that Buffaloes will put pressure, run Dolphins down. You can see they're already in a 1-3-1 full court press, and Dolphins slightly struggling to just put the ball across.
Indeed. Rhoda right there trying to go one-on-one with Mwale, and unfortunately she couldn't. Buffaloes right now.
Layup. Pressure.
All right, so right there we see Precious getting a basket for Green Buffaloes. This is one girl, aka China. She's one girl that's actually very, very aggressive, very, very energetic, and I can see to say from onset of today, great pass right there by Gift. Look at that ball movement by Green Buffaloes. She's one lady that will give you the energy, the runs that you deserve. So Precious is one girl Coach Jeremiah needs to look at and say he needs to stop a transitional offense.
Yes, we see the Dolphins are struggling a little bit. The ball is in the hands of Elizabeth. When we have the likes of Tanaka who can comfortably bring up the ball, they are playing away from the ball. I would expect that should be up court, also trying to help Eliza to bring up the ball, just to soak up the pressure.
Indeed. Dolphins yet to get their first points on the board, and we see Tanaka right there driving hard. Great offensive. Oh, look at that! China.
Passes, and Buffaloes have gotten a quick basket.
Indeed. Their transitional offense is flawless, and this is something that Dolphins have to look out for the entire game, because Buffaloes is relentless when it coming to running the floor. There we see Tanaka going out to rim. Oh my word, Chimi says wide open. Rhoda. Oh, turnover by Rhoda right there.
Rhoda caught and decided whether to shoot the ball or pass it. Decides to pass the ball and makes a turnover.
Okay, so now talking about the evolution of female basketball. We've had Green Buffaloes that have been in the mix for quite a long time, and still trying, still giving us their best year in, year out. And we have Dolphins, who are a newcomer in the league, and we've seen to say they've come in with a vision. They've come in to shape Zambian basketball. We've seen them mix up their roster with quite a number of foreign players, most of them from Zimbabwe, and they're adding quite a lot of value. And right now, they have the likes of Ethel, who's representing Zambia in Zimbabwe as a netballer. She signed a contract with the Zimbabwean team, which speaks volumes to how talented these females on the floor are. And looking at the evolution of Zambian basketball, and you being a coach that coaches female basketball, how do you perceive this change is shaping up? Are we moving in the right direction, or we've taken a few steps backwards?
I think generally we are making progress. It may be slow, but we are making progress. Here we can see, I think the Army team has got a good system that brings in good players into their team. But also, Dolphins have been rebuilding. When the team started, they've been rebuilding, and consistently you see them in the top 3, top 4. So it's a team that can also compete. And right now, what they are looking for, the only thing that's missing is a win, a championship win or a league win, but it's a team that has been building, and you can see what the kind of work that they've been doing. They are reaching the finals of these competitions. The only thing remaining is just to win it.
Indeed, indeed. So we saw Kimberly right there, one of the imports from Zimbabwe, giving us that tough layup. The scoreline right now is 9-6. Messi right there goes hard, and the shot stopper, Roda, right on the money. Tanaka goes in and converts on the fast break. Right now it's 9-7 in favor of Green Buffaloes. Right now the fans enjoying each and every moment of today's second game of the Zambian National Basketball Federation games are happening right there, right here at Castlelight Arena. Mwale right there goes toe-to-toe with Roda, and she manages to pick up a foul.
Yes, very good game so far. We are seeing the two teams competing. I think they are giving it their all. One would expect the two teams to just settle and start playing their game, but I think they are still sizing each other up.
For those that are joining us, this is the second game of the three games of today, and these are the national championships right here in Lusaka, Zambia, and we have Dolphins, not quite a new team, but certainly a new team in Zambian basketball, are playing against the seasoned Green Buffaloes, and the scoreline is 11-8. Tanaka on the basketball. Ethel pulls up, misses. Tanaka. Green Buffaloes in transition, and talk about precious. Oh my word!
Blocked by Elizabeth. That took quite some effort to get back there and block the ball. Rhoda making an attempt. She misses everything.
Indeed, indeed. This game is definitely living up to the hype. We are only 6 minutes into this matchup, and already it's a nail-biting encounter. We have a timeout called by Coach Jeremiah, and I believe he's noticed something that he wants to point out, and I believe this is something that we are going to see more of when it comes to tactical changes tactical changes during this game, because both these coaches, we are talking about the national team head coach Isaiah coaching the Green Buffaloes, and we have an assistant coach, Coach Jeremiah, coaching the Dolphins. So these are seasoned coaches when it comes to a game of basketball, and I believe right now we're going to see a lot of tactical changes when it comes to a game. So now, looking at how the game is going, how the game is progressing, where do you feel to say both teams need to make adjustments, especially when it comes to the defensive organization?
So you see Buffaloes was pressing up Dolphins. Coach Jeremiah put his team in place, and they were able to cross. Right now, Buffaloes has gone back to a zone, and this I think is what Coach Jeremiah is now trying to figure out, how to break down that zone. So all in all, we are seeing they are changing with every possession. If Buffaloes goes into a full court press, Jeremiah now calls on his team just to put them in good position for them to just move the ball.
Indeed, indeed. Right now, Dolphins still sitting in a 2-3 defense. And let's see what defense right now. Okay, we're seeing Green Buffaloes going back to their traditional. They've changed it to a 1-3-1.
To a 1-3-1 in the full court. Let's see how effective this will be.
Rhoda right there
manages to just push the ball through. Turnover there.
Tanaka,
good pass to Precious. But misses the layup.
Tanaka right. Oh, great handles right there by Tanaka. Great defense by Mwale. Mwale telling Tanaka to say, what you can do on offense, I can also do it on defense. Stopping Tanaka right in a pathway to the rim.
So we see right now early on Precious is being key for Buffaloes. She's gotten them a few transitional points. This is very key for them. Every time Buffaloes gets the rebound, she's already out in transition.
Indeed, indeed. Precious is one girl that Coach German needs to look at, especially when it comes to transition. Green Buffalo swings the basketball. Precious trying to find Mwale there, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately for Dolphins, great hands right there by Ethel. Jeremiah makes a tactical change right there, brings in a seasoned point guard, Nyasha Katsate from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe for Zimbabwe.
Yes, indeed, just trying to get some sure hands out there. And straight away, Nyasha gets the ball, passes to Kimberly, who goes to the basket, fouled by Mwale.
Indeed, indeed. Coach German notices to say he needs a bit of poise when it comes to his offensive rotation, and that's exactly what Nyasha Katsatse will bring to the party, will bring to the table. The command, the composure when it comes to running offense. So for those that are joining us right now online, please drop us a message. Tell us where you're watching us from, and just give a shout out. Even tell your friend to tell a friend. Who's going to tell a friend that Diesel Media is live at the Castlelight Arena, streaming today's first day of the finals of the ZBF National Championships, and right now we're witnessing the second game between Green Buffaloes versus Dolphins. Kimberly on the line, misses a first shot. Gets a second to go down. Now, talking about Kimberly, this is one Zimbabwean that has a lot of experience. She's played basketball in Zimbabwe and just came back from Malawi to join Dolphins. So she has quite a lot of experience, underneath her belt. And we can see with the way she's leading the floor and the way she runs the floor.
Yes, I think
Elizabeth right there goes out to rim. Unfortunately misses. Messi on the rebound. Gift pushes it to Precious. Back to Gift. Great hands right there by Rhoda. Nyasha Katsatse on the basketball. Moves it to Kimberly.
Eliza thinking about the three.
Great vision right there.
So you are talking about Kimberly. I think she gives Dolphins a very good balance. She can shoot the ball. She can get to the basket. She can also handle the ball when the point guards are under pressure. That's a plus for Dolphins. For them to acquire her, I think she's really taken the team to that next level, where they can compete properly.
Indeed. And surprisingly, we are almost to the end of the first quarter, and we haven't seen Gift get her first points.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Very unusual
taken,
Gift.
2 3-point attempts and she hasn't made any. But for Dolphins, they should not sit back and just allow her to take those shots. Immediately they start falling down, they will be in trouble.
Indeed. This is one of Zambia's best 3-point shooters in the female league, Gift, aka Skono. So we have Mwale on the line. Takes a first shot, misses. This game seemingly is going to go to the wire. Looking at how focused both teams are. Kimberly drives hard.
Talking about Kimberly here, she goes to the basket and gets a foul.
Gets a foul on Messi. Oh, that's memory, foul memory. Apologies for that. Coach Isaiah makes a sub, pulls out Messi, and brings in Joyce.
Kimberly makes her first free throw.
Today's game, free throws will play a vital role in the outcome of today's game, because looking at how close this game is, these points will match up to a lot of, will be game changers for both teams.
Yes, indeed. Both teams really have to be good on the line. Looking at how close the game is, it may go to the wire, and these free throws could be the decider. There we see Busi going to the basket and making a layup. Very good player also. She gets a lot of points in the paint. Most teams won't notice when she's around. They leave her alone, but she usually puts up a good number of points around the basket.
Indeed, indeed. Talking about Dolphins. We've seen right now Coach Jeremiah has decided to go with 4 Zimbabwean players, or 3 Zimbabwean players, and 2 Zambians. And the 2 Zambians, these are netballers.
Yes, yes.
Talk about team chemistry. Talk about player chemistry. I believe this is something that he's seen to say, I need this. Kimberly, oh my word, couldn't make that 4.
Another 3-point shot by Kimberly. This time she misses again.
Wusi on the rebound. And this is foul on memory. And this is something that Wusi brings to the party. Her offensive rebound and just getting those second chance points. This will be crucial in today's game.
Yes, indeed. So we have memory on P2. And Coach Isaiah immediately brings in Brenda to sub memory. He decides to get Mwale out, leave Brenda and memory in the game.
Indeed, indeed. So the foul count right now, memory sitting on 2 for Green Buffaloes, and Messi sitting on 1 foul. And we have Rhoda sitting on 2 fouls for Green Buffaloes, and 1 foul for Elizabeth.
On the Buffalo side, it's only Memory who has 2 fouls and Messi with 1 foul there. We see Ethel receiving in the around the basket there, but she fails to convert. Ball is loose and Buffaloes go away with it.
Oh my word.
Gift misses an open layup there.
So unusual of Gift missing that. So very unusual. She still struggles in today's game trying to get her first points, and we are seconds away to the end of the first quarter. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. End of the first quarter. The scoreline right now is Green Buffaloes 14, Dolphins 12. So based on your analysis on this game, Coach Mule, what is it that you see both teams are doing well?
I think Dolphins, they are now getting to the basket around the paint where they can get high percentage shots. That's very good for them. Buffaloes, as always, they are running good transition. Most of the points they've gotten are from transition. Immediately they rebound the ball, they are making 1 or 2 passes, they are already at the basket for getting easy layups.
Indeed, indeed. Right now, Green Buffaloes, their go-to is their transitional basketball, which they're actually known to, and that's their traditional basketball. And today is actually paying them dividends with the way they're running the ball and getting those baskets. So join us in a few seconds when we kickstart the second quarter of today's second game between Green Buffaloes and Dolphins. Charles, I want to see how those two
Dolphin gets the ball and now they're
Switch.
attacking. Turnover by Buffaloes, trying to get into transition. Sends the ball back to Dauphin.
So Nyasha on the basketball, pass it to Eliza. Back to Nyasha. Great screen by Wusi. Nyasha drives out to rim. Ethel pulls up, misses, rebound by Memory. Nyacha Katats on the basketball, gets entangled in the corner. Ball moves to Ethel. Wusi in the middle, drives out to rim. Great finish by Wusi right there. Great finish by Wusi right now. Cutting the deficit to 2 points, 16-14. Scone on the basketball for Green Buffaloes. She advances the basketball. Precious.
We see
Back
Buffaloes
to-
being a bit tentative.
Yeah. Joyce
in
pulls
their
up on the
attack,
three.
settling for a three. Memory picks up that miss and converts.
Nyasha Katate. Buffaloes right now playing a 2-3 zone defense. Nyasha Katate. Backdoor cut. Great find by Nyasha Katate. This is what she brings to the game. Her court vision, her composure, and great cut there by Eliza. Great finish. And one.
Very good pass. Very good looking out for, the cutters. Eliza on the line and she converts. (18-17). Buffaloes leading by 1 point.
Look at that. Oh my word. Memory going hard, misses. Great defense by Dolphins right there. And we see Elizabeth trying to go coast to coast, but great recovery by Green Buffaloes, forcing the turnover. Skono still trying to get her first points of today's game. Pull up. Joyce misses the three. Possession, Dolphins.
So we see Memory is really getting some rebounds and good looks in the paint around the basket. Dolphin really have to make an adjustment early. Don't let her get going.
Indeed. Ethel on the low block. Takes on Memory, misses everything. Great rebound. Green Buffaloes Precious with the basketball. There we go. Precious drives in hard. Trying to find
Brenda. Turnover. That's Brenda couldn't hold the ball. Dolphins ball, and we have Eliza bringing up the ball. Passes to Kim. Back to Eliza, looking at an entry into the low blocks. Sends it to the middle. Busi fouled by Gift.
Talking about offensive strategy at the moment, I can see Coach Jeremiah running a high-low offense, and it's actually paying dividends because we've seen Busi getting the basketball quite a number of times, and every time she gets the basketball, she's going hard to rim. So this is something that I believe Coach Isaiah has to look out for, because it's hurting them, especially looking at players are getting fouled, picking up fouls from what Wusi is doing.
Yes, indeed. Every time she touches the ball in the middle of that court, she's exposing Buffaloes. She's going to the basket. So Buffaloes have to look at a way of closing out that middle part of the paint.
Okay, another change right there.
So
Kim.
we have some changes. Tanaka coming in for Kim, and Gift subbed, giving her a break, and we have Samantha on the court. Brenda making an attempt and she misses.
Tanaka goes all the way. Great rebound right there by Brenda. Precious pushes the ball hard. Buffaloes right now struggling to get points on the board. Samantha on the basketball. Travel.
Code.
Travel call.
Violation, Dolphins ball. We see that both teams are just running and not getting any points. We've had 3 or 4 possessions where we're not making any baskets.
That's a rookie turnover by Nyasha right there, trying to give a long pass with zero pressure on her.
Precious attacking and she's fouled. She's going on the line. We see another sub for Buffaloes.
Brenda
Mwale
steps out for
coming
Mwale,
in
and
for
we have
Brenda.
Precious on the line. That foul was on Nyasha, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that was on Nyasha. Foul on Nyasha. That's a first foul. Precious right now gets her first points of the second quarter. Converts the second. Green Buffaloes right now having a 2017 lead. Tanaka, Nyasha, back to Tanaka. Ethel on the low block, tries to spin, misses. There, Wusi being a problem in the paint, gets fouled, holding her face, hope it's nothing serious. Fouled by Joyce. Wusi goes to the free throw line. There we see the president of Zambia Basketball Federation on our screens.
She makes her first free throw. We see another sub for Buffaloes being lined up. That's Miriam ready to come on. Busi misses, but she rebounds the ball.
Great rebound right there by Ethel, by Elizabeth, sorry. But unfortunately, great hands. Possession, Dolphins.
So we have Miriam coming in for Joyce for Buffaloes.
We have played 5 minutes. Tanaka! Eurostep! Talk about Eurostep right there. Tanaka showing us some Manu Ginobili basketball right there.
Beautiful, beautiful offensive skills. I think she threw the whole defense chasing one side, goes back on the inside and makes a layup.
Tanaka, oh my word, runs into the towering figure of Mwale, and the referees call travel on Tanaka. But great move right there, great move.
She really needs to pick her attempts. Every time the paint is closed, she can also shoot the ball, but she's hoping to keep going to the basket.
Indeed, indeed. Shot right there by Precious, couldn't convert.
Timeout called by Coach Isaiah. Buffalo's ball.
So join us in a few minutes, in 1 minute 30 seconds, for the continuation of today's matchup, second game at Castle Light Arena between Dolphins and Green Buffaloes. So we're back. Green Buffaloes in possession. Great defense right there. Great block by Ethel. Elizabeth drives hard. Great rim protection by Mwale right there. Mimi with the basketball.
Samantha.
Samantha.
Memory goes hard to the basket. She misses. Ball out. Dolphins ball.
Talking about letting it play out, this is exactly what we're seeing. The referees are letting this game flow.
Yes, indeed. I think so far the officiating has been excellent. No one is talking about referees. All the calls they are making, not even the players are protesting. This is what we need to be seeing all the time.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. And at this stage of this of the tournament, we expect games to be physical, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Referees allowing a certain level of physicality, and this is actually very good and very entertaining basketball.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We see that the intensities of the game are going up, so the physicality also slightly goes up, and the referees have allowed the game to just flow. We are not blowing everything. We are allowing some level of contact, but we are not allowing players to just hack themselves. No, this is good for basketball.
Indeed, indeed.
So it's Dolphins ball. They have a second on the shot clock.
Let's see what will come out from this out of bounds play by Dolphins. Slight delay. Coach Moishi, referee Moishi right now having a chat with the table officials, trying to get clarity on certain things.
So I think the shot clock has an error. They have 3 seconds on it. They can't reset it to 3 seconds, so they will let it run as it is, but they'll have 3 seconds.
Short clock violation right there. Great defense by Green Buffaloes. Right now we're seeing great fans in the stands.
Looking at the Buffaloes lineup, Coach Isaiah has gone for 3 forwards in there. Miriam is a little bit versatile. She will play out on the perimeter like a guard feeding into the post. Exactly what she's doing there, feeding into Mwale. On that occasion, she fails to complete that pass, and Buffaloes immediately go into a press.
Great hands right there by Dolphins, and great read by Eliza, noticing to say she's in the backcourt and time is running out, giving a long pass to her teammate Ethel.
Yes, indeed, and we see Ethel being fouled there by Mwale. So Mwale picks up her second foul. She has 2 personal fouls, and Buffaloes are running in foul trouble.
You are going to give him 1 minute.
Ethel converts on the line. She makes a free throw. Right now, Dolphins is leading 21-20. Tanaka a little too aggressive, trying to get the ball out there. No need to do that. Every time Wale gets into the low blocks, we are seeing Ethel and Wusi double teaming. So no need for a guard to also follow out there and try and get the ball. There's already good defensive coverage out there coming from Busi and Ethel.
Indeed, indeed. Great defensive. Coach Jeremiah right there did his homework. We've seen him double teaming all the time. Players getting double teamed every time they go. The ball goes to the low block.
So Buffalo's ball on the sides. Pass to Mwale, and she's fouled by Ethel. Mwale goes on the line. Taking 2 free throws. Mwale misses both her free throws. Memory blocks the ball as Nyasha is going to the basket. Coach Jeremiah now ready to bring in Kim. Cause a timeout just to reorganize.
How is this shot?
Beckoning the teams to get back on the court. We see Coach Jeremiah has made changes there. He has brought in Kim. Kim has come on for Nyasha to give her a break. And Coach Isaiah has also brought back Gift Mwamba just to rest Samantha there.
Okay, so possession. Dolphins. Kim with the basketball. Struggling. Great defense by Busi with the basketball. Elizabeth. Elizabeth drives hard. Goes and finish.
And she makes the basket.
Great drive right there by Elizabeth. Gift on the basketball for Green Buffaloes.
We see Memory getting an offensive rebound and converting it. Good pass interchanges there by Elizabeth and Kim. Busi jumps in and grabs the rebound, converts 2 points. Dolphins is leading 25-22. Another change by Coach Isaiah, bringing back Messi for Miriam. We see he's getting a little bit smaller since he has Mwale and Memory in the forward positions.
Indeed.
In today's game, we have not really felt Gift's presence. I think she's been a non-factor so far. She's really not asserted herself so far.
So right now, Gift is trying, trying to find her groove. She hasn't really gotten her first point of today's matchup, and it's I feel to say that has really worked on her confidence, because we could even see she had a wide open jumper. Those are shots that she can actually take.
Yes,
but
yes,
she's actually saying doubting herself. But in a game of basketball, it's all about finding that one moment.
Yes,
and I believe she's still looking for that one moment that's going to spark the game.
So far, very close game. We have Precious on the line. She misses her first free throw. Just ready to take her second. So Precious converts a second free throw. Score is now 23-25. Dolphin in the lead. Narrow lead indeed. Tanaka on the ball, moves it to Kim. The ball goes into the paint. Ethel makes an attempt and misses. We see the transition for Buffaloes. Precious goes to the basket and misses the layup. Dolphins ball now. Memory takes a break. Coach Isaiah brings back Bessie.
Right now, the hype in the arena is high. Everybody sitting on the edge of their seats, even us being in the second quarter. This game has been a nail biter, and right now, Dolphins having a narrow lead of 3 points. There we see Eliza driving hard to the rim, misses. You know, so unusual of Eliza missing those, because she makes those every game. So it's so very unusual of her missing that missing that layup.
Yes, David, I think when you look at Eliza, she seems to have a slight limp. She may be nursing an injury, I'm not sure. Maybe that's why she's really not in her full stride.
Great observation right there, Coach Mwale. Basically missing a shot that she makes on her sleep. Today's game, that just tells you about today's game, because you know she will make those, you know, during the regular season she was making those with her eyes closed. But looking at, you know, the atmosphere here, the pressure that she's having, and everything about today's game, she actually misses that. Kim drives that, misses. Ethel misses. Busi misses. Yeah, oh my word!
All the attempts made, they're not touching the rim, and Buffaloes get the ball.
Oh my word! What
Good
a game!
job of offensive rebounding though by Dolphins.
What a game we are witnessing today.
We have 16 seconds to play. Last possession, Buffaloes goes to the paint, and Mwale is fouled by Moose.
Foul right there by Wusi on Mwale, and Mwale goes to free throw line. You know, today's matchup, like you mentioned earlier, you know, I like the way the referees are allowing the physicality in today's game. You know, it actually gives it, you know, that much needed flavor,
yes,
that needed excitement. You
yes,
know,
indeed.
Yeah, Mwale misses the first shot.
The game is out there for the players to just play and win it. The officials are doing a great job just officiating and allowing the game to flow. Mwale misses both free throws. Messi gets a rebound and misses. Mwale picks up the rebound and she's fouled again. Busi picks up her third foul within a few seconds now. We have 4.2 seconds to play, and I see Coach Jeremiah making a quick change not to allow Busi to pick up another foul right there.
Indeed. Wusi right there being reckless, rebounding the basketball. Mwale takes a first shot.
And she misses. Like we said earlier on, I think the free throw will be a huge factor in this game. A close game like this, you come to regret when you lose. You come to regret the number of free throws that you've missed. Okay, and she makes a second free throw.
Finally converts. 4 seconds. Kim pulls
makes an
up.
attempt from the half court, but misses. Half time, and Dolphins is leading by 1 point, 24-25.
We've come to the end of the first half in today's matchup.
Because we've met before with them and we know what they can do, so we are ready for them. We've been there, we're used with our previous The day was okay. We're ready for this game. We don't want to underrate our team, our other opponents, because we've met before with them and we know what they can do. So we are ready for them. We've been there. We're used with our previous opponents. Queens, we are comfortable because we know we always play with Queens. Now this time it's a different game. We don't know what Dolphins can bring for us. So it's exciting. It's the first time I'm playing Dolphins in the finals. So it's very exciting. I want to know how it's gonna be. We know we're prepared and we know they're also prepared. So it's gonna be exciting.
We're very much prepared for this tournament championship because we have been looking forward to get this championship. For the past 3 years, we have been coming second. But for this one, we really want to be the first one, like to get the tournament. And for the preparation, we have been focused and we're just working hard as a team.
So far, so good. Our preparations have been going on well. We are almost concluding our preparations today. Tomorrow we should be relaxing, waiting for Saturday's game against Dolphins. So far, I think we've worked on almost all areas of the game aspects. We've done our homework. We looked at the Dolphins.
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
Which team are you supporting?
Magic.
I'm talking about the game right now. Buffaloes.
Dolphins.
Why are you supporting Dolphins?
I know a few people in Dolphins. That's why I'm supporting Dolphins.
Like who? Which people do you know from Dolphins?
Rhoda. I know Rhoda. I think, and what's the name? I've forgotten the name, but there's someone else. About 2 people.
Okay. And so far, who's your MVP?
Oof. Like on both teams or on her team? I think Buffalo's number 4. Yeah, she's really standing out with the drives and everything. So she's doing great.
And from the Dolphins team, who's your MVP?
The number 8. I don't know what her name is, but the number 8. Yeah, from Dolphins. Yeah, she's doing a great job.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm here with a fellow Sparks player. How are you feeling about today's game?
I'm anxious. I really want to see who's going to take this home.
And which team are you supporting?
Dolphins.
Why?
Because I have friends there. There's Lillian and Rhoda playing.
Okay. And who is your MVP from the Dolphins team?
Rhoda.
Why is it Rhoda? Why?
My opinion, she's the best defensive player on the team.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So from the Dolphins and Buffaloes game, so far, how are you feeling about it?
It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. It's very intense, as you can see from the scores. It's a very close game. It's a very, very close game. And I think, my opinion, I think Buffalo didn't expect such intensity from Dolphins. I think it will be a wonderful game by the end of it all. Yeah.
Okay. And who do you think is going to win?
Honestly speaking,
Everyone was saying Buffaloes. Everyone was saying Buffaloes. So right now the scores are 24-25. Dolphins are up by 1. Who do you think is going to take the crown?
I think ultimately, whoever's going to win this game, it will be about endurance. And if we talk about endurance, it favors Buffalo. But if we got the technical aspect of it, it will probably favor Dolphins. So I think it will all be about the outcome of the third quarter. The third quarter will play a very huge game. The outcome of it will play a very huge. It will play a very huge chance on who's going to get it. But I think it can go either way.
Okay. And last question. Who is your MVP so far?
So far, my MVP is number. Wait. I'm looking for her from Buffalo. That girl who's going for fast breaks a lot. That one. Number 15, is it? That one there. Is it 15? No, not gift. That one. It should be number 15.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my MVP. She's done a lot of fast breaks and she's playing very well, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Buffaloes and Dolphins. Right now, Dolphins having a 1-point lead as we start the third quarter of today's matchup, second game of the national championships. Great Dolphins right now in possession of the basketball. Tanaka with the basketball and joined by the hip right now is my co-commentator, Coach Kobe Mlenga Mumba.
Yes, David, very good to be back. In the second half, Buffaloes has the ball in possession with Gift pushing up our offense.
Green Buffaloes running their high-low play. Bessie missing. Open. Kim goes in hard. Rebound by Bessie. Precious driving in hard. Picks up a foul. Kim fouls and immediately acknowledges to say, yes, referee, you were right. I fouled on that play. It actually shows on how well today's officiating has been, where we haven't had major complaints. None whatsoever.
No, today it's been a quiet game. The officials are just allowing the players to play. They're doing a great job today.
Kudos to instructor Robert Munantamba, aka Mweshi, on his tutorage to his referees, and the referees commissioner Mr. Kalamba.
So
OKC.
Means two free throws, but Dolphins can't get hold of the ball. It's Buffalo's ball on the baseline.
Indeed, great defense right there by Eliza. Eliza drives hard, passes it to Tanaka. Tanaka decides to relocate. Bad decision right there. 3-on-1. And Messi converts. Green Buffaloes back on top by a point, 26-25. Long pass right there to Kimberly. Tanaka with the basketball. Dolphins right now. Elizabeth with the basketball. Back to Kimberly.
Time moving, and Dolphins not making their attack. Kim gets blocks as she goes to the basket. We have Precious on the transition, and she makes the basket.
Precious continuing where she left off from.
Another
there, right there. Rookie mistake by
Buffaloes again pushing forward. Bessie passes to Mwale. She can't get hold of the ball. It goes out. Dolphins possession.
Interesting how Coach Jeremiah has decided to go with Alini in place of Rhoda, because I feel to say Rhoda had a very solid first quarter where she actually gave them quite a number of blocks.
Yes,
right
yes,
there,
indeed.
almost Dolphins almost making causing a turnover right there.
I would have thought you'd have brought back Rhoda just to give him that rebounding factor, offensively and defensively.
Indeed. So right now, Elizabeth drives at the rim. Turnover right there. Dolphins struggling, getting the offensive rotation working. Buffaloes right now closing all loopholes. Talk about announcing getting your first points of the game. We see Gift right there getting a first 3 points.
Right now, we see a lot of pressure coming in for Buffaloes.
Bessie fouls Ethel, and Ethel goes to the line. But you know, this is what we're talking about, to say at one point Gift is going to find her place, and she's actually found a place by hitting that corner shot.
Yes,
giving Buffaloes that needed 6 points lead.
So we are always saying you can't leave Gift alone. You can't leave her that open. Immediately her shots start dropping. It means trouble for Dolphins. So I'm sure Coach Jeremiah now is calling a timeout just to reorganize his team. They've really had struggles trying to get a basket now. You don't want to allow Buffaloes to just get their momentum. They really ride it hard. Once they get their momentum, they'll really push you to the limit and try and get as many baskets as possible. 31-25. Buffaloes is now leading.
Great start to the third quarter right now. Green Buffaloes continue where they left off in the first quarter, where they're running their traditional transitional basketball, and it's giving Coach Jeremiah a bit of questions to respond to, and he called for a timeout, and we might see a change in the approach when it comes to defending that transition by Green Buffaloes, especially manning the likes of Precious, who's been fantastic running that fast break. Ethel misses a first shot.
Yes,
gets
indeed, for
a
Buffaloes,
high
I
five
think,
from Kim.
Precious has really given them a lot of points in transition. She's always breaking out every time Buffaloes has the ball. And we see Ethel missing a second free throw. Mwale has the ball, pushes it to Gift, and Gift takes charge, organizing their offense there. We see Coach Jeremiah talking to Rhoda, I think being Coach Jeremiah is ready to just push in Rhoda to help there.
Possession Dolphins, and we've seen to say Coach Isaiah has actually changed his tactics. He's gone to a 2-1-2 full court press.
Yes.
And Dolphins almost falling prey on that particular point. There we go. Tanaka passes it to Ethel. Ethel misses. Kim pulls up for the three. Misses. Tanaka picks up the long rebound. Unfortunately, both goes to Gift. Great pass right there. Oh my word! Talk about ball movement!
Beautiful pass.
Yes, sir! This is what we came to watch right here at the Castle Light Arena. Great ball movement by Green Buffaloes. Mwale converts. It's a 3-point play.
Mwale taking one free throw and she misses.
Talk about electrifying the audience, the fans right now, enjoying each and every moment of today's game. Right now, Green Buffaloes they add 2 points to the tally. Right now, the scoreline is 33-25. Green Buffaloes showing a bit of command when it comes to today's game. How would Coach Jeremiah respond to this third quarter pressure by Green Buffaloes?
Yes, indeed, Green Buffaloes have come out guns blazing. You see all this defensive pressure they are putting on, and every time they get the ball, they are in transition. Once again, the ball is with Buffaloes. Messi on the ball, passes to Bessie, who goes for a layup, makes a turnover. Tanaka on the ball, quick pass out. Kim gets an easy layup. Just to settle Dolphins' nerves a little bit, we see Buffalo still coming back and pushing the tempo. Mwale once again gets another easy look.
Talk about transitional basketball.
They get back and forth. Also picking up down a little bit. Messi has now been caught for the foul, trying to steal the ball.
You can't afford to blink when Buffaloes is playing, because their transitional basketball is flawless. The scoreline right now, Green Buffaloes leading by 6 points, 35-29. Bessie, easy layup right there, easy layup. Indeed. That has been a problem for both teams. But surprisingly, Dolphins have actually run less of it. They were running it well with Wusi on the floor. But with the likes of Rhoda being back on the floor, the high-low hasn't really worked because Rhoda keeps playing on the three-point line or playing outside the key, which is actually hurting their rotation a bit. Rhoda with the basketball. Green Buffaloes traps. Oh my word! Great defense right there by Green Buffaloes. Pressure the basketball. Oh, look at those passing. Right now, Green Buffaloes. Oh, foul right there by Mwale. Miscommunication between Mwale and Messi. Messi acknowledges to say, my bad, we needed to talk more on that rotation. But we're seeing to say Jeremiah wants to go for that middle pass to break the 2-on-2 defense. But I feel to say there's something that, because if you put Rhoda in the middle, looking at how hard she's finding it getting the basketball and controlling the offense, I feel to say, she's somebody that he needs to rethink and maybe try and put in somebody with better hands, better court vision, or maybe try Ethel in the middle.
Yeah, I do agree with you, but I think the biggest mistake Dolphin is making, they are trying to make the wrong passes. That's what the press is trying to do, make the wrong passes. I feel they are able to move the ball with short passes, just short passes, quick short passes. You are able to advance the ball into offense. But the long passes are the ones that Buffaloes are looking for. They're catching those.
Indeed.
Rhoda is out. Busi is back in. Coach Jeremiah is now risking. Busi is sitting on 3 fouls, but I think she's doing a lot more on the offensive side of the defensive side.
Tanaka tries a 3. No, right. Right now, it's a nail cracker, nail biting encounter between these two teams, and even the players for Dolphins are actually feeling the pressure. Right now, they might look like they're looking down and all that kind of thing, but I think it's just the pressure of the game. Try and see. They're asking themselves the questions. Great defense right there by Eliza, and that's exactly what you're talking about. And these are the answers that Coach Jeremiah would have to emphasize. Being aggressive both ends on the floor, and we just saw that from Eliza, giving them that little spark, cutting the deficit to 6 points. Gift right there, pulls up for a 3, misses, rebound by Ethel. Wusi with the basketball.
Now we see Eliza picking up, trying to shut
Dolphins right now in search of their first 3-pointers. Actually, both teams are having a bad shooting day today on the 3-point line. So I feel to say today's got great pass right there, great pass, great read right there by Basie to Brenda. Tanaka. Mm. Referee calls for a blocking foul. 2 shots to Dolphins. Right now, tempers are high. The fans are also joining in. Oh my word. Look at the passion from the fans. Everybody's so glued to this game. Everybody's so invested in this game. As you can see, fans are just.
Obviously, head referee Mwechi explaining to Coach Jeremiah the situation, trying to get the bench long.
Huh?
We have the bench on the line. Yes,
Tapani wakufuma pants up. Wakufuma patapani. Hmm? Adi? Who? No, card. I've got my card. Yeah. Precious right there, attempts a 3. Tanaka drives in hard. Great handles by Tanaka. Oh my word! Talk about basketball greatness right there. We're seeing it from Tanaka, taking it all the way to the rim. This is what we've come to watch. Gift responds. Memory gets fouled right there. Coach Mule, talk about handles. Tanaka.
going through traffic, she keeps it close to her. After she beats 2 men, goes to the other side of the basket and makes it very, very difficult there. Makes it easy. We have the change. Joyce comes in for Messi, who has 3 fouls. Coach Isaiah now is looking at the long game. Say, head coach, he can afford to just rest Messi.
Oh my word. How do you leave Gift wide open the 3-point line? Dolphins made to pay, leaving a shooter like Tanaka. Oh my word. I was waiting to see what she's going to do right there. I did. It's a 10-point.
She's now making those shots.
Indeed.
To keep making those attempts. She may be missing them, but once she starts dropping those shots, she'll be in trouble. Dolphins really has to make that shot.
It's a 10-point game. Buffalo's leading 44-34. Eliza. Oh! That was going to bring the roof down if that went in. Great basketball we are witnessing right now. The second championship game between Dolphins and Green Buffaloes. If you are not at Nasdaq Arena, tune in to Diesel Media online stream and enjoy the fun right here at Castlelight Arena. Verstappen, who's on the sidelines, Bongani, who's going to give us an insight on what Coach Jeremiah, is talking about during this end of quarter. Joining us, giving us an insight on what Coach Jeremiah had to say coming into the fifth quarter. Right now, we're going into the fifth quarter, and we're going to see a bit of adjustments when it comes to the game of basketball. So, to start the fourth quarter, and Green Buffaloes are with the likes of Precious, Joyce, Gift, Memory, and Busi. There we see Yasha driving in hard, but unfortunately missing. Green Buffaloes have possession with Gift on the basketball. Ball moves to Gift to Bessie. Bessie finds Memory. Memory gets fouled by Ethel, and that's everything about Green Buffaloes. They're going to kill you once the basketball hits that middle point. They're going to kill you because Indeed. That middle pass has really given. There we see an elevator screen. Gift pulls up. Oh my word, she's having a bad day today. She's having an off day. Yeah, she's having an off day. Tanaka with the basketball. Let's see what this maestro has to offer. Yeah. Who's with the basketball? Tanaka. Ethel pulls up. Misses. Oh, Eliza, pardon me on that. Green Buffaloes in possession. Joyce gives a long pass, cross-court pass to Gift. Oh. Tanaka with the basketball. Right now, Green Buffaloes leading 45-34, and Dolphins right now trying to get their first points of this quarter. We've only played a minute, 30 minutes, and both teams playing quite well on defense, though the conversion rate on offense has been bad. But yes, let's wait and see what's going to happen in a few minutes when both teams settle down and they get the feel of the fourth quarter. So Tanaka misses the first shot.
10-point game. Buffaloes to the lead, 45-45. Don't the ball.
Buffaloes right now. Buffaloes right now taking real command of the fourth quarter with their ball movement, ball in the corner, and you know what's gonna happen when you leave Gift alone in the corner. That's exactly what happens. She rarely misses wide open jumpers, and Dolphins are made to pay on their sloppy defense, leaving Gift wide open in the corner. There we see Ethel missing a wide open layup as well. So unusual of her. Buffaloes right now having a 15-point lead. Bessie goes out to rim, and you know what's going to happen.
They are touching the ball and going straight to the basket where she's not able to block the ball. She really has to close down that space. Don't allow anyone to touch the
In
1-3-1. Now what is happening? What I can tell?
Indeed. So right now, Coach Jeremiah calls for a timeout. He's trying to regroup his team right now because at the moment, Buffaloes have taken a huge command of the fourth quarter, and they're leading by 17 points. 7 minutes 27 seconds remaining. So right now, everybody joining us, we at the Castlelight Arena right here in Lusaka, Zambia. If you're joining us live, please send us a message, tell us where you're watching us from, and just give us a thumbs up, or even just tell a neighbor to say Diesel Media is streaming live. Let's join in. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's just support basketball. Let's support growth of basketball, because right now we're witnessing something beautiful at the Castlelight Arena. So we'll be joining in by Bongani, who's going to give us a courtside view of what's happening right now. Thank you very much, Bongani, right there with the insight of what's happening on the Buffalo's bench. And I believe Coach Isaiah and Coach Frank Bine have really pushed the players, because we've seen the likes of Bessie right now taking up the tempo, because right now Bessie has been a thorn, driving hard, finishing those layups, and that's something that she didn't do well in the first quarter. And I feel to say the likes of Kim is missed in the lineup for Dolphins. I don't know if she's injury prone or it's just a tactical thing that both Jeremiah and Coach Muken have deployed, because right now we have Wusi on the line, who misses her Misses rebound by Memory. Look who's in front. Precious bad pass by Memory right there. Great defense by Nyacha Katate.
Foul by coach. Nyashe is going to the line for 2 shots. That's her second foul.
Next of Webby Skooka. It's great to have a former Matero Magic basketball player watching us right there. You know, I know they say don't talk on the phone and drive, but Weber Skooka can't just sit and miss the action right here happening at the Castlelight Arena. He's joined live in his truck from the United States. He's even given us a thumbs up to say, great job by Diesel Media. Yes, sir.
We are calling for the likes of Mr. Skooka to come in and also sponsor a tournament. The national champions himself, doing fine in the diaspora.
So Webby, from wherever we're watching us, we appreciate you. I understand you're driving and you're but you're busy watching us live. But hey, you have to be careful because you need to make sure to say you're not driving and getting distracted because of the action happening right here at Castlelight Arena. Weber Skooka, kudos to you for giving a shout out to Diesel Media and the Zambia Basketball Federation.
Memory runs down the rebound and saves it off a Dolphins player. Buffalo's possession, 14 on the floor.
Buffalo's right now leading 54-37.
Makes the basket and Precious is caught for a foul trying to block that. Elisa got on the line and shoots.
Right now, slowly, Dolphins trying to crawl back into this game. The scoreline right now is 54-39, and Dolphins are on a run right now, trying to cut an unsportsmanlike foul called on Precious. Give us an analysis on that unsportsmanlike foul. What is the rule?
Precious attempts to go to she was initially going to block the ball. When she gets close, does not attempt to block the ball and starts Elizabeth way to the basket. So
And
they
then?
give that as an unsportsman where you go under the attacking player's feet, just catch their way to the basket. You need to make a play to go, either you're going to attempt to block or play defense.
All right. Great explanation right there by our seasoned coach, Coach Mule. So Elizabeth right now is on the charity line, trying to close the gap to reduce it to 14 points. And she does right. She does justice. And so possession, Dolphins. An unsportsmanlike foul. There, Eliza pulls up for a 3. Rebound. Dolphins. Nyasha gets control of the basketball. Pass to Wusi. Talk about fighting for the rebound. Talk about trying to get back in the game. Oh my word. Gift. I almost screamed on that. We have a fan. This is not sportsmanship when a fan throws something on the basketball court. We are here to have fun. We do not condone fans getting unruly to a point where we want to call on security to maintain order in the arena. But now, anyway, getting back to this game. We have 5 minutes to go. Buffalo is in 16 points. Coach Jeremiah is down 16 points. And you have the likes of Kim sitting on the bench. We have Ethel sitting on the bench. Is it something tactical? Because we are talking about having a game tomorrow. We are talking about chipping into the lead. And we have all these offensive players that they are sitting on the bench. How do you look at this scenario?
So for Jeremiah's we are hoping, I don't know what his tactics are, but when you see the likes of Kim on the bench, when you need offensive chance, you
Tell him to give me the router. MTN. Yeah, that's the one. That one has activity. Indeed. So we've just had a slight delay in the game. There's a fan that wants a bit of attention. So he decided to wave at the referees. So at the moment, the referees are actually responding, waving back, saying hi to the fan. We'll continue in a minute.
So for the ladies' games, it's a best of 3. That means it doesn't matter the score that you win the game. You have to come back, and each game has to be a fight for you to win. So this game, Dolphin is down by 16 points right now. There are 5 minutes. 5 minutes is still a lot of time for you to do something. But you have to be brave and try. Make an attempt. Open threes, you don't pass them out. Just give it your all. See if you can come back into the game and win it.
Indeed. It's all about reducing the margin, getting into the second game. Because right now, 5 minutes is a lot of time for them to get into a single digit. Buffalo's great rebound right there by Messi. Precious pulls up, misses. Possession, Dolphins. So, Coach Jeremiah goes in with Mary. Tanaka tries to whip her way through, but great defense right there by Gift. Gift on the basketball, gives it to Messi. Messi attacks. Oh, almost a great pass. Great pass right there by Mary. Great read. Ethel, great finish. So I believe Coach Jeremiah has brought in Mary to put pressure on Gift. Gift left. Oh, how does she give up that shot? Oh, great block. Wussy. So the scoreline right now, Dolphins leading by 14 points, 58-44. Tanaka with the basketball. Passes it to Mary. Elizabeth. Let's see what Elisa's going to do. Pulls up. Three-point play right there by Messi. Great finish. Great finish. That was an unsportsmanlike foul? Okay. So right now, Walia inbounds the basketball, passes it to Sheila. Back to Walia. Walia pulls up for a three, misses. Messi on the ball. To Bessie. Great ball movement right there. Wusi picks up the rebound. Hey. No, just move all the way. Just move all the way. Move all the way. So right now it's 1 minute 48 seconds remaining to the end of the first quarter between Green Buffaloes and Dolphins Basketball Club. Right now, Green Buffaloes leading 61-44, and we've seen Coach Jeremiah right now bringing in the bench players, you know, trying to raise the starters for tomorrow's game. Like you rightly put it, tomorrow, Sheila, great finish right there. So tomorrow's game will be a decider to, are we going to have a game 3? Oh, Green Buffaloes will end there. Yeah, we'll win it all tomorrow.
Empty your bench. You have nothing to lose. The game is done. You have another battle tomorrow. So better you rest your players. They come back fresh, and you know, you avoid those last-minute injuries, so to say. So I'm sure Dolphins are now just going to go back to their drawing board, just to see where they can fine-tune the team for them to come back tomorrow and compete.
Messi right there converts. It's 62-46 in favor of Green Buffaloes. And we've seen Coach Isaiah as well, emptying his bench. Sheila on the basketball. Passes it to Zozo. Back to Sheila. This is the first championship for Sheila.
Yes, I think on the Dolphins team, there are quite a number of young players there. You see the likes of number 16, that's our under 16 player. So most of them, it's really their first time in the championship final. So you expect them, sometimes the stage may be too big for them. They have the jitters, but I think they would have shown a lot of energy and a lot of that positive drive from the senior players.
Now, something interesting that I've just noticed right now. Green Buffaloes haven't fouled this quarter. They're sitting on 0 fouls.
Yes, I think the biggest issue has been the way Dolphins has aligned in offensive. Every time they attack, they're either attacking too early where other players are really not in good positions to get back to defense. So when Buffaloes gets the ball, it's an easy transition, not a time easy transition. You see the number of times Messi has just got the ball all the way to the basket. That shows that they are catching the Dolphins at a time where they are not in good defensive position. They're in position where they can help each other.
Indeed. All right. So right now we are in the final minute of today's encounter between Green Buffaloes and Dolphins. 59 seconds to go. Possession, Green Buffaloes. Let's see what both teams are going to do to close off this quarter. Green Buffaloes in possession. Screen by Mimi. Pick and roll. Oh, talk about passing. Talk about giving the ball to the forwards. Great execution right there. Sheila with the ball. In and out crossover right there. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. I guess it's safe to say Green Buffaloes have carried today's game with an emphatic 62-46. Both teams wanting to finish the game. Oh my word. We have come to the close of the second matchup, the second game of the ZBF National Championships, the game between Green Buffaloes and Dolphins. Final score, Green Buffaloes 62, Dolphins 46. Now we sit back as we watch the final game between Matero Magic and Munali Sands.